Okay, your last assignment for this module is the percent case study in sports injuries. So in this one, there are some warm-up exercises just to help you go back and review things about finding percents. And then there's a table here that goes with the information in the paragraph. Don't forget to answer questions 2 and 3 down here below the table. Okay, so don't forget to do that. Now, as you go through this, there is a link at the top of the second page to the article. You can use that link if you want to, but you don't have to because the article is printed as we go to the next couple of pages. But you will have to use the information in these charts and graphs. Keep in mind that the information that they give you is accurate but may not be complete. You might have to do things such as find the total so that you can compute percentages, because we all know the percentages are part out of a total. So as you read the questions at the end, they ask you for a percentage of, let's say, injuries that were concussions in a certain sport. If they didn't give you the total, then you're going to have to go back and do a little computing on your own. So you have to find those instances where you have to do that. Okay, so on the next page, there's a couple more graphs here about injuries in popular sports. And these are not necessarily related to each other. Like the top one is concussions among athletes 19 and under from 10 popular sports, but the circles below represents the youth sports related concussions by age. So that's different information, which I'm sure you would have figured out. So here's the beginning of the article, and there may be some piece of information in the article, in the writing, that will help you answer some of the questions at the end. So I would recommend reading the article, highlight or whatever you need to do to take note of the important information that may be in the article that you might need. As you go through and read those, try to glean those little pieces of information that you need so that at the end you'll be able to answer these questions. And there's just 5 questions at the end here. So do your best to write out where you're getting the information and how you're computing your percentages and answering the questions. Okay? So write out as much as possible, and it's all possible. So write out as much as you can about where you're finding the information. Label it. So if you're using a number and the number happens to be a total number of injuries or the total number of concussions or the total number of baseball injuries or the total number of football injuries, then write down what that number represents. Don't just write the number. And then when you do the calculation, then we'll be able to figure out that it makes sense or if it doesn't make sense. Okay? So good luck with that. I think it should be kind of fun and different. Anyway, there you go. Let me know if you have questions. Canvas Chat, I haven't had a lot of takers on Canvas Chat in the last couple of weeks. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 6:30. See you then.